married my sister, now we're living together. We're
Roommates-in-law, Tom.
We're Tommy Schneeman
Timmy Smee.
and Tim Smith. We are not roommates.
Not even, a lot of people can't believe this part. Not even brothers-in-law.
Not even close, but we are
Good
friends.
Good friends.
Some of the best.
Oh, just two of the best pals.
Timmy, we are, full disclosure, you guys, we're recording this
A little early
because I'm heading out of town, but I do want to call it out. We could have pretended that we weren't, but I do want to call it out because the world might look a little different a week from today.
That is
when this comes out.
That is 100% true. It's looking a tad dark.
It's looking gray out there.
It's not looking good.
Today is Thursday, February 24th. Last night,
will go down in infamy.
Yeah, Russia invaded
the Ukraine.
And
the
we don't know
Ukraine
what's
is
gonna
weak.
happen. So
you remember that from Seinfeld?
No.
Oh.
I've never watched anything.
I'm realizing this more and more, and it breaks my heart a little bit more every time.
It's a fun bit, though.
I toss you a great reference, and I'm getting nothing back.
The thing is, I can't even evaluate whether or not it's a great reference.
Oh, it's a great reference.
It is.
It's a nice deep cut. It's when Newman and Kramer are playing Risk.
I love that game.
They have to play it on the train, and Kramer's telling them how weak the Ukraine is.
Because,
and there's a Ukrainian guy on the train, and he breaks the whole board. It's just a great part of the.
You know what I just watched right before you came over here?
Training Day.
No. Oh, I still haven't watched it. Oh, I lied to you.
No, you didn't. You never said you did.
No, but I said I was going to.
I think you came clean. I think you were like, actually, I'm gonna watch Up again, or you picked something stupid.
I could have. Oh, I should watch Up again recently.
No, that's just cry your eyes out. For
I
us.
love crying on it.
I know, but I don't like.
I just cried right before you got here.
About what?
I watched Miracle. All this Russia talk got me thinking about Miracle.
You know what?
It's a great movie.
You know what?
Isn't that how we ended the Cold War?
I mean,
we beat them in hockey?
No, but that was like a cherry on top.
I think that's how we did it.
I will say.
That's how the movie depicts it. It's we beat them not even in the gold medal game.
And then Russia was like, all right, we're out.
All right.
These guys can really skate.
We'll shut down the nuclear power plants. I think that's how we fix this.
These amateurs can really skate. Wasn't that the whole thing? It was a group of amateurs?
Yeah, it was a bunch of kids, bunch of college kids.
And everybody was very
excited
about that.
From the University of Minnesota. Shouts out, Golden Gophers. There
Let's
we
go.
Herb Brooks was the coach of the Gophers.
The GGs.
And a bunch of kids from Minnesota and Boston. And then there was like 3 people not from those schools.
I mean, that's prime pickings for hockey players, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Jimmy Craig, Jack O'Callahan.
They had Jimmy Craig?
I hate you.
I
love that movie so much. I can basically say every line of that movie.
See, I'm not mad at that.
It's a great.
I love it when you've watched a movie so many times that you know every line and you're still into it.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Yeah, it's a great movie. Have you ever seen it?
I think I have. It's got Kurt Russell was the coach.
Yep.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Herb Brooks.
It's good.
It's very good. Yeah, that was like one
it's
of
like
our...
It's Remember the Titans on ice.
Yeah, but it's a true story.
So is Remember the Titans.
Like, it's like very true. You know what I love? My favorite part about it is Remember the Titans actually... It's based off of a school, right? The actual school existed.
I know the state does. I know Alabama does exist.
See, that's where you're wrong.
That has been debated for years, if that's a real state.
Is it Alabama? Is that where Remember the Titans takes place?
Pretty sure. No?
Battle of... What site do they go to?
Well, they did. No, they were at camp. They ran to Gettysburg, but they were at camp.
I thought it was in Virginia.
You know, you might be right.
I don't think it's Alabama.
You might be right.
Okay. I don't know.
I don't know either. We'll look it up. Call in.
I could say, I feel like I could quote almost every line of that.
Yost!
It's TC High, but yeah. Yost! Yost! You put Allen in the game!
I love it when he tries to visit him in the hospital and he's like, can't you see? We're brothers.
Alice, what are you, blind?
Love that.
Can't you see family resemblance?
Family resemblance? Strong side!
That's my brother. Yeah. God damn.
God, that's such a good movie.
That scene is real boohoo.
Oh.
He goes,
I stand no chance in a film like that.
You're
Superman. You know, if you like Denzel Washington, you would love Training Day.
But what about Miracle?
Miracle. I'm not mad at Miracle.
That's
I like a
great
nice,
flick.
a nice. I'm rooting for an underdog anytime. If an underdog does anything in a movie,
Yeah.
Tim's crying.
Yeah, it is. That is all that
I
it
am
needs to take.
crying.
And a little like upswing in the music, like just emotionally
The violins
enough. Yeah.
go up an
Ooh.
octave. It's
Yeah,
over.
that's boo-hoo.
Tim is crying quite a bit.
Yeah.
And
I was
Lizzie's
standing in
glancing
front of my
over the whole
TV.
time. She's going, "You crying?" I'm like, "Yes."
Yeah.
She's like, "You
What?
crying a lot?" I'm like, "Yes." I cry so much in a movie. I literally
I love a movie
cannot.
cry.
I don't even try to not cry anymore, though.
Same.
You remember for a while you were like really white knuckling it,
Only if I was with other people.
and you would kind of like your hoodie was
Yeah,
up, and you were
yeah,
kind of
yeah.
like
It kinda
mushing
put the
yourself into
hand
the
up.
couch,
Yeah.
and yawning. I don't know why a yawn would help. I'd always start
Yeah.
yawning,
Yeah.
and somehow that took the tears away. Now I don't give a shit.
Yeah, let 'em
it's over.
fly.
I'm crying. I need a cry.
It's good. It feels good.
You know, it doesn't feel good. The temperature in this apartment.
It's a little chilly.
It is iced cold. in
Well,
here,
I wasn't
Thomas.
here for the past 3 days, so I didn't put the heat on.
Oh my Lord in heaven.
As I shared on the last pod, I increased my electric bill by, I don't know, 400% in the last 2 months. So I'm like,
I love that your bank was like, "Tom, what are you doing? Trying to stay warm?
yeah, I got an alert. It was like, hey, take it easy. Throw
Tom,
on
are
a
you concerned
sweatshirt.
with your health?
Yeah.
The hell are you doing?"
Get some slippers, my guy. Oh man,
It's a little chilly. What else you got, Thomas?
I don't know. So
We had a fun Monday.
yeah, Monday. I was like, what? I thought today was Monday for a second.
Today's Thursday.
I kind of panicked. Monday we did the kind of a dark show, Red Lobster comedy.
Dark for us.
Yeah, and a lot of people.
We really
So this is a show. It's not at Red Lobster. It's at the L&L Tavern, run by Joe Louiselle and Alex Clays. Shouts out. Thanks for the spots.
L&L Tavern is where Jeffrey Dahmer used to hang out when he came to the city.
And not only Jeffrey Dahmer, but our good pal John Wayne Gacy as well.
I think that maybe that's who it is. Maybe
It's
that's
both
who-
of them.
Is it both?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's got a bit of a dark energy.
Yeah, real dark energy. Gacy showed up there in like his killer clown outfit.
I don't want to think about that.
Yeah, and then we're like,
And I'm up
Let's
there
do
like,
comedy
so
then."
Nashville's weird.
yeah.
You guys ever been to the great city of Nashville?
Yeah, that was so we had to do a show there at 10 p.m. Show started at I don't know whenever. I went, what's going on there? A weird piece of ice.
Yeah.
I also had to get auctioned off and
Yeah.
bid on. That wasn't fun.
Well, 3 people got auctioned off right before I had to go up.
Uh-huh.
So,
Well, you were a big headliner.
big headliner.
That they did 8 comics and then they auctioned everyone off. They sold everyone as dates. 6, I think, or 5. And then they were like, "All right, Tim, get up there and do 8."
Get up. Get up there, Tim. And boy, did I really have a tough time.
We all did.
I leaned into a bit that I was having fun with.
It
but
was fun.
No one enjoyed that.
No, it was fun. Tim went comedian mode. What is can you give us a little comedian mode?
Well, it's when you go full comedian.
Yeah, so can you do it a little bit?
No. But
yeah,
it's,
please
well,
tell one joke. Do the weight gaining joke in comedian mode.
the weight gaining joke. Oh.
Or exercise
Well,
joke,
it's like,
whatever.
here's what comedian mode is. It's when something happens in the middle of your set and you go out of like your performance voice and then you have to go back into your performance voice.
And it's very clear
And
that
it's
you're going
very
into comedian mode.
off-putting and kind of awkward when you have to go back into like, so I was
Yeah.
so I was just doing full.
I
I would like go out of it and then I'd say, all right, let me get back into comedian mode. And then I would really ham it up into the
Yeah.
joke. And it just didn't work at all.
Well, nothing was going to work.
Yeah.
You didn't stand a chance. That room is just chaos.
I did get several messages after the show. People hit me up and they're like, hey, dude, I saw you at Red Lobster the other night. And I just wanted to tell you, you're ugly as shit.
I was like, you did not get several messages after the show. Maybe like a couple, hey, you good?
You good?
Yeah.
I got a bunch of those from
So
you.
yeah, because you didn't respond, and I was fully spiraling. I was like, I assume Tim is too.
If Tim knows what just happened up there, he's having a tough time tonight.
I mean, that was a
I woke up in the
rough
middle. You ever
time.
wake up in the middle of the night just riddled with anxiety?
Yeah,
And you're thinking about everyone that
about
hates
4
you?
times a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just like I think
For me,
I
it's
just
it's
sat
5 a.m.
right up.
almost every day.
Mine's 2:30 in the morning.
Rough. Aren't you usually awake?
No.
Uh,
I've been trying to get to bed earlier, but then I'm up at 2:30 on the dot, and there's just no sleeping
yeah.
to be had. So I get up, I watch the Kanye documentary, I do 8 push-ups, and I try to go back to bed.
Good for you. Yeah, I just kind of mine's late and it's early in the morning usually when it happens to me.
That's good. At least you got a full night. At least you're getting some sleep.
Yeah, but I go to bed at 1 or 2.
I mean, I'm dying over here. I can't get any goddamn sleep, Tom. I mean,
Oh, we need to talk to some people.
I think therapy would be
rules.
would be great.
I went to therapy yesterday. And
What'd
it
you
was
guys talk
great.
about?
Red Lobster on Monday.
Is that true?
I had to.
I wonder if our therapist like this is the most narcissistic shit in the world.
No, because you know what it
Ukrainians
is.
just got hit in the face
Oh yeah. Well, that
with
hadn't
a
happened
missile,
yet. That
and
hadn't
you're like,
happened.
so I had a tough one at Red Lobster.
No, that hadn't happened yet. I didn't care about Ukraine yet. Now I will only talk about Ukraine in therapy.
Okay, so what did your therapist say about Red Lobster? Because maybe
well,
I can.
that's between
maybe
me
I
and-
can
and
squeeze a
Cheryl,
little juice
but,
out
yeah,
of this.
you can Venmo me because I pay for that.
Please give me some juice, Thomas.
No, but it's you know what it is like talking about it makes you realize how dumb it is. It's like
how small it is.
yeah, like telling a licensed professional about how
About Red
about how
Lobster. Well, you have to
spiraled
say
after-
the words
Yeah.
Red Lobster.
No, I didn't have it. I didn't say it.
Oh, you just said it, show.
Yeah, of course. Well, I didn't want to talk bad about she's going to talk to her friends. I don't want Red Lobster getting a bad rep.
Yeah.
We love the room.
Also, we love
I
the
love the
show. We
people
love
that-
everyone that
Oh,
runs
yeah.
it. We just turned in
Well,
two stinkers.
Yeah, we both bombed, and I'm still. I don't know if you're still feeling the post comedy on state low a little bit. I think I'm feeling it, and
Boy, I'm at a club tonight with 9 people in the audience.
yeah,
Yes, I'm still feeling it.
yeah. But there was also what I kind of realized talking through it is I also then went to Cancun for a weekend.
Yeah.
Slept not a lot, drank a lot.
Sure.
Got back Sunday night late. Woke up Monday, worked all day, did the pod, did the show, did that other show, then came and did that one. I was exhausted.
I think I'm getting better at giving myself a day or two when I need it.
That's smart.
Like I think I'm getting a little better about. I can feel myself sometimes on stage. Like my brain isn't doing anything that is fun.
That's how I felt on Monday.
So I'm like, maybe I need to. Let me just chill for 2 days and let me come back excited for something else. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Instead of just like trying to do like the gotta grind,
Yeah.
gotta push through.
Yeah.
For me, that only makes me more. It just pushes me down further.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It did. Honestly, yeah. That Monday night, having that little spiral, realizing that I was just like beat to death.
Yeah.
Earliest I've gone to bed, Tuesday and Wednesday.
How about a break?
Look at that. Yeah.
How about a small?
Well, it's not
little
even.
break?
I went and did shows both nights, but it's like
Kept it in the pocket.
I went
right home.
went to bed at 11.
Yeah.
That's the earliest I will go to bed ever.
Yeah.
Usually can't fall asleep that early.
Yeah.
So that's a win. But
I mean, I don't even put training day on until 12:30.
yeah. And then you're falling asleep what? Hour 10 in,
Hour
15
10, and then I wake up at 2:30 on the
on
dot.
the couch.
I took a shower last night at 3:45 in the morning.
God, this is weird.
Just jumped in. Lizzie came and popped her head in. She's like, "You good?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." She's like, "All right." That woman is unbelievable.
She's really something special.
If I was with anyone else,
She's
this would be.
consistently shower in the middle of the night.
She just
How
wakes
often
up.
does
I'm
this
not
happen?
in the bed. She's like, he's probably in the shower.
How often is that? Do you do that?
It's not often, Tom. Like Lizzie, like this is how often it. She wasn't surprised at all.
Yeah.
She didn't come in and go, "What are you doing?
Yeah, it was. Hey, are you good?
Everything all right? What?" She's like, "You good?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm good." She goes, "You anxious?" I said, "Yeah." She goes, "All right, I'm going back to bed." I was like, "I love you."
That rules.
She rips.
Yeah, she really does.
I mean, come on, Thomas. I dated a girl in college. I brought her to I was doing like a monologue acting class,
Okay.
and I got chosen to do this performance at this bigger venue.
Ooh, all right.
And so I invited the girl that I was dating, because I was like proud of it. I turned in a heater. I kind of memorized this whole thing. I thought I, really put my heart and soul to it. And so I perform it in front of the thing, and it goes great. Everyone in the class loved it. The professors loved it. And she comes up to, she goes, "Why'd you invite me to this?"
What?
And I was like, "What do you mean?" She goes, "Well, what was that?"
Oh, boo.
Yeah.
0 of the week. Ding,
Zero of
ding,
the
ding,
week.
ding, ding. 0 of the week, what? 12 years?
12 years
in,
ago.
In arrears?
I'm not going to say your name, but
Why?
boo.
She listened to the pod?
You know,
All right.
I wouldn't be completely and 100% surprised if she did.
Okay.
If she popped it on.
What a loser move.
I mean, but the thing was, she was genuinely confused.
She wasn't like, you piece of shit.
Yeah,
Why did you
she wasn't.
invite
I don't
me?
think she was like trying to belittle what
She's
I
like,
was
why
doing.
did you want me here?
Yeah, I think she was genuinely confused as to why. It was one, like, why am I here? Two, why would you want to do that?
Yeah.
Why would you do that for?
That's so weird.
And I was like, oh, you and I view the world in a different way.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bill, you stink.
Boo. That move stinks.
Stinker.
Yeah, loser. I got a. Well, this is actually just kind of funny. Right before we recorded this, right before you came over, I was doing laundry, and I have a shared laundry area in the basement. I go in there. Have you ever had this happen where you see? Has this ever happened to you? Where you?
Oh, by the way, this reminds me. I listened to our last episode.
Yeah.
We gave Joe List a shout out like he's one of our friends that lives down
Yeah,
the street.
shout out Joe List. He's got a great special.
Check him out on
these days he'll
YouTube.
blow
We
up.
shouted him out and then blew right by it. Like that's one of our friends that we started with.
I think we were both embarrassed because we've quoted that too many times.
I listened to that and I felt my face get red. I was so embarrassed
You're like,
by that.
man, Joe's gonna hate us when he hears this.
Well, we were just like, oh yeah, Joe List, listen to his special, it's great. So anyway, never even been in the same room as this man.
Me neither.
I mean, that was embarrassing. Looking back on it, that one really. We don't know Joe List.
We
at
don't know
all.
Joe, but we will one day.
He would never acknowledge our existence. He's an amazing comedian, and we really treated him. It was like, you know, when somebody is like on a quote unquote first name basis with somebody, and you're like, wait a second. You don't know that person at all.
Yes, yeah. That's exactly what we did.
That's exactly what
Yeah.
we did, and that move
Yeah.
stinks.
Anyway, shout out Joe List. Go check out his special, I Hate Myself, on YouTube. You know, he deserves a view or two. I think it's got like 10
let's help out.
It's like we discovered it. It's got like 10 million views.
Yeah, and it's like we treated it like we were doing someone a favor.
Oh, we're losers.
Oh, that was a real stinker move. 0 of the week or Tim and Tom.
Oh, ding, ding, ding.
I mean,
Not
that
an exciting ding.
That one really stunk for
Sad
us.
ding. This is my move that I was gonna say. Do you ever see someone with noise canceling headphones and you're like, I gotta be careful about how I like sneak up on you? Because you're like, oh, you can't hear me coming.
Well, Lizzie has one ear that is fully noise
so
canceled.
you know a little bit about
I
this.
scare the shit out of her all the time. And I have to remind her, I'm like, I live here. You're going to see me around periodically.
I might come around a corner at
I
some
scare the
point.
shit out of her constantly.
Oh, yeah. All right.
And she's like, well, I didn't
So
hear you
totally get
coming.
this.
I'm like, yeah, but I'm supposed to be here.
Yeah.
Always I scare the shit out of her.
Okay. Yeah. Well, then this story will make sense. I'm going to do laundry, and I go drop my laundry off. There's another guy in there, but he's he's just like says what's up, and he's just kind of like doing his own thing, whatever. Then I go back to throw it in the dryer. He's back in there, but he's got noise canceling headphones over his ears.
Yeah.
And I come in, I turn the corner, he's facing the other way, and he's kind of full on dancing.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like salsa dancing. Like, it was really funny. And I was like, I turned the corner, I was like, oh, interesting.
Were you like, should I let him dance this one out, or do I just keep doing my thing?
I was on a time crunch.
Yeah.
I'm like, I gotta switch my laundry, and I had to walk up to the machine next to him. Oh, no. And I get up there, and it's kind of like I'm like tiptoeing. I literally cleared my throat, but
Nothing.
He didn't.
Yeah,
No.
nothing.
And then I get up there, and of course, I scare the absolute shit out of him. He's like, ah!
Well, that's not your fault.
It's not. It's such an awkward situation.
You
to be in.
cannot be salsa dancing in a public space.
No, kind of muttering the words too, like almost singing. It was really funny. I mean, he was all props to this man. You live in my
Living
building.
a life.
You're having a fun time doing laundry on a Thursday night.
Why not?
Can't hate that.
But,
But maybe, yeah.
isn't it the worst feeling when you go down to do the laundry and you see the other machine that you're not using and it's got like 2 minutes left?
Yeah,
So you're like, oh no.
Yeah.
They're coming.
they are.
I got to really hurry this thing up or I'm going to have to interact with some asshole.
That I mean, just going down there when they're full
The worst.
is like, I'm like, well, I guess I'll never do laundry.
Oh, I'm walking
again.
right back upstairs.
Oh, for sure.
Fully lying to Lizzie. She's like, what's going on? I'm like, all full?
Well,
Can't-
yeah.
can't
if
get a
they are
machine.
all full.
No. I mean, like, when I can see that, like, multiple
that-
machines are about to go off,
Oh, yeah.
I'm out.
You're done. You're not.
I'm not doing that. It's a tight space.
You don't want to see them.
I don't want him to see my lovelies. What's it called? My what do ladies call
I
that?
thought you meant your dick and balls. I was like, are you going down there
Wait,
naked?
are you butt naked?
Ding, ding, ding. We hit our dick and balls quota. Everyone gets a free hot chocolate.
Join
Go to the
Patreon.
patreon.com/.
You get a free glass of hot chocolate. Is that what you said? Did you say hot dog?
Hot dog. but we can do hot
Toss a
chocolate.
hot
You
chocolate
just
in
want
there.
hot chocolate because it's freezing.
It
in
is
here.
ice cold in here. Wait, what were we saying?
I don't know. Laundry. We're telling some riveting stories right now. I saw this on the train today.
There we go.
Guy go between the cars.
Like jumped on the tracks?
No, like while the train was moving, brown line, it's 100 feet in the air.
Yeah.
He goes out the emergency door at the end of the train and went into the next car.
Never seen that.
Never seen that. It scared the shit out of me. I thought he was going to die.
Wait, was he in a... What was he doing?
He's holding 2 bottles of liquor at
Oh.
7:45.
Okay.
And he's stumbling through, yelling at everyone. I did the classic. I had headphones in, but I paused it so I could hear him.
Absolutely.
And he's just, fuck you, all that stuff. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
fuck
shit,
me. I'm a
fuck,
fucking piece
fuck.
of shit. You're
And I'm
going
just
to beat
keep
the
my head
fuck
down,
out of
keep
me.
my head down,
I
keep my
know.
head down. And then he gets to the end and he opens the door and I was like, oh, he's gonna die.
He's gonna fall out.
I almost grabbed him, and then I was like, I don't want to go out there.
Yeah, you'd have gotten... Why? Why would you... To what end?
Well, I didn't want to watch this guy die.
Oh, you'd have been fine.
It's not a fun way to start a Thursday.
That's not a terrible way to start a Thursday.
I don't know if that's true.
We already started our morning with a bunch of people dying. Shout out Ukraine, Russia.
Shout out.
My guy Putin.
Go watch their special.
My
It's
guy
on YouTube.
Putin.
Yeah, that is gonna be weird in the next week. How would you do in war?
Well, we all have that thing of like, we think, it's like how we would behave in D-Day. We all have that thing of like, I think I would.
I don't.
It's if anyone says anything other than I have no idea, you're an idiot.
Yeah.
In my sweet and
Because
humble
it's
opinion.
truly an
Me, this is
experience
my
that you
opinion
can't-
and the opinion of all women. if you say you know exactly what you would do, I think you're an insane person. There's no
Yeah.
way.
Well, there's got to be nothing like it.
Because you either hit that adrenaline and you just go into survival mode and your body's behaving in a way that you're not even making decisions.
And then also, guess what? You could still die.
You just get shot right in the face and you
Yeah.
don't even know what happened.
Yeah.
Or your body goes into flight
Shut
mode
down.
and you
Yeah.
completely shut down.
I
don't
think I
think you
would
have a
run away.
choice either way.
I think I would run away but succeed.
Run away but succeed. Okay.
I'm sneaky.
You're a sneaky guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I would have no heart. I mean, I would really.
Oh, I would fully abandon
would-
my platoon.
Yeah, I'd be like, yeah, I'll meet you guys in there.
I would like to think like, I think I'd be all right, but I don't know.
Yeah.
I really don't know. I don't think I would have a major problem killing someone, though.
Well, that's dark.
No, I mean, like, in war, I don't think I
Yeah.
would be, like, beat up about it. Because I'm like, hey, you're shooting at me.
Eventually, I think I think they come back. The demons have to come back.
I don't know. My grandpa seemed fine. He was a happy-go-lucky
Well, that
guy.
generation just buried it.
No, this was the darkest man I've ever met.
Oh.
This guy was terrifying.
Yeah.
But I don't know. In the moment, you got to do what you got to do.
I
I think
think
those
I
guys get
could.
wrapped up and stuff, and they end up doing things that are like truly fucked up and
Horrific,
inhumane,
yeah.
and then they come back to regular
That's the
civilian
shit
life,
that they
and
have
they're
to
like,
deal with.
"Oh my Lord in heaven,
Yeah. What was I doing
did
over
I
there?
do?"
Yeah.
I think you just get wrapped up in it. But I don't.
Get
I don't
carried
know.
away.
I mean, it's mob mentality.
Boys
It
will be
happens.
boys.
It happens. I don't know. I would like to think I would be a good guy in the foxhole.
There you go. I'd
But
be
I
a
don't
fun
know.
guy.
I mean, I'd be riffing.
I'd be getting pops for sure.
I'd be riffing. But I don't know.
Oh,
I mean,
man.
that's the scariest scenario on planet Earth. I'm 49 years old, so I have no worry about
Yeah,
getting
you're
drafted.
fine. You're good.
You might hit the draft button.
I'm gonna be 28 soon. They're starting at 20-year-olds.
Can you imagine getting drafted?
I wouldn't go. There's no chance.
Do you have a choice if you get drafted?
Man, I could run.
Yeah.
Springsteen did it.
There goes your political career.
Yeah, I don't know if I have much of one.
Trump did that.
He was a draft deserter too.
Yeah, he kind of bailed.
Yeah.
Or people will make up. Do you have anything you can make up? You're like, oh, well, my
I
big
literally
toe
do. I do have
actually-
I have a heart murmur. That
There you
might
go.
that
That's
might
all you
get me
need.
out of it. Yeah. Thanks, Mom and Dad. By the way, they didn't tell me about it. And then at
What
my
is a heart
physical,
murmur?
I don't know. I'm gonna die soon.
Is it just like an irregular heartbeat?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like it means
So, yeah, you're good
there's
with
like a
this.
little bit of something going on.
Something
in there.
cooking in there?
Yeah. There's some
Well, at least
dish
they gave you all the
in one of those.
details on it.
Well, here's what happened. At my physical before college. So we grew up never going to the doctor.
Your dad's a doctor.
Right. But he didn't really give us medical care also.
What is
But
happening?
It's just you get told when this is a thing.
He just
for
kind of
kids
eyeballed
of
you, and he's like,
doctors.
"You look good."
Straight up. No joke. Unless you were bleeding out, my dad was like, "You're fine." It's like a thing if you're a kid of a doctor, because doctors know how
Kind of
much
shows what a
bullshit.
scam going to
exactly.
a doctor is.
That's what my dad has this huge thing. He's like, when you go to the doctor, they order all these tests, everything, because insurance bills it back to them.
Of course, yeah.
So they just make money.
He's like, "Hey, you need an MRI. We'll toss a CAT scan in there. Let's do some blood work."
Yeah.
And he comes back and he's like, "Yeah, everything looks pretty good."
And he's like, you got a toothache, I think. That's a dentist.
That'll be $30,000.
Yeah. So my dad never gave us medical care. And my mom's a little bit even more of a hard ass than my dad. If you complain about something, my mom's like, you're actually healthier than you were before. It's like, she's...
You're like, "Well, I'm bleeding from my eyeballs."
And she's like, "You're supposed to. It's puberty."
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's what
but-
the villain and
So I had my
Casino
first
Royale
ever
did.
physical when I was like 17 or 18 going to college.
sure.
And this is a doctor that
Your
like...
doctor was like, "You're very small.
He's like, what's
You're the
going on?
smallest man I've ever seen."
Boy. Boy child. And he was like, well, and he's like, all right, everything looks good, blah, blah, blah. And this is like a family friend doctor. And he's like, and of course, and you got the heart murmur still. And I was like, hup,
The what now?
what was that? And I was like in an anatomy class in high school. So I like think I'm a doctor at this point.
Sure.
And I was like, I know about heart murmurs. They can develop into something more. I was like, this is bad. This is the end of my life
And
right
he's like,
now.
"Okay, take it easy."
And he's like, no, it's like the smallest one you can have. And he's like, it'll be gone by the time you're 25. I did just go to the doctor last year, and it's still there.
Still got the
So,
murmur. So what is that? Is it like a bad artery that's
Something.
not like pumping?
Yeah, it's like
The way
I
it
think
should
there's
be
a little
pumping?
swooshing around in there or something. There's something.
Swoosh.
There's some gush in there.
Some stuff building up in your heart?
No, I don't think it's like buildup. Don't say buildup. That stresses me out.
Yeah, that's not great.
Yeah, I don't like that.
You don't love a little build up.
No, I think it's just like a little. Maybe there's a little dangly or something.
That sounds worse.
I don't know.
You got something dangling around your heart?
Just like in one of the arteries.
Man,
I don't
die
know.
on me.
We're
here,
gonna
Tom.
look up. We're gonna look up heart murmurs after.
Boy, I don't-
my little sister again, same sister number 5. She's a loyal
Shout
listener.
out, Lizzie.
She's about to be in PA school.
Ooh.
But she's worked in a hospital for the past. She's gonna know She's gonna hate that we're talking about this. Also, my dad listens sometimes. He's gonna be like, "You have no idea what you're talking about."
But hey, that's not going to stop us from talking about it, Tom.
That's true. It's never stopped us before. I mean, as all women know.
PA, that's not a tough gig.
man.
I mean, that's not an easy gig.
To get in.
Yeah.
Very hard. She's it took a while.
So why PA instead of? Is it because they have more flexibility in their career?
I don't truly
Isn't that
know.
the appeal of the PA?
Yeah, because I think acceptance rates in PA schools are actually lower than med school right now. Because
Or
there's
pretty
more,
similar, right?
Well, because I think there's more applicants to PA schools.
Okay,
Or there's less. No, there's fewer PA schools. Smaller denominator.
I gotcha. But it's pretty hard to get into.
It's really hard.
because you're like doing it. You're everything doing what a doctor does. You're just not. You're not an MD.
Yeah,
right?
like your qualifications, like grade wise and classes and everything, it's basically
Pretty
you
the
have to
same
have
thing.
like the same. Yeah,
But
I
it's
don't know
just-
why she chose it.
I think PAs have more like. They're more versatile. I think they can
Okay.
bounce around from like
Practice
if
to practice,
practice
or
to
like-
practice, or this over
You could
here,
do
and a doctor's
cardiology,
more
then
of like a
maybe-
yeah. But
Yeah,
if you're a
you gotta be
cardiologist,
more-
you're a fucking cardiologist.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And also, it's not 7 years.
yeah.
I think it's 2
They can make some good coin too, right?
for sure.
Yeah.
yeah,
Congrats, Lizzie.
yeah. Shout out. Her boyfriend Sam is in med school too. He's a listener.
You see, I'm trying to build a bridge with Lizzie.
Yeah,
here
I know.
right now.
Yeah, you kind
I
of
really-
got off to a tough start with Liz.
I really yelled at her last week.
Uh huh.
Cowspiracy. We all saw it. It's not my fault.
I didn't do a great job defending vegetarianism.
Well, that wasn't the argument.
vegetism?
I think it's
Vegetarians.
vegetarians.
Sure, but
I don't think I did a good job of defending vegetarians, right?
Yeah, I was thinking the overall concept, vegetarianism. That sounds right.
I don't know.
I don't know. But I don't think I did a great job.
Oh, you did great.
But I do love
I
that
learned
your
a lot.
first thing with vegetarians is you just go, what, like, aren't fruit roll-ups vegetarian?
Well, the thing is, everybody likes to be like, actually, I'm a vegetarian. And it's like, it's not healthy at all.
Well, it depends what you eat.
Yeah,
you
but
can
you
still
can eat
like
anything
shit.
under the sun.
Sure. Yeah, it's just not meat. That's all it means.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
so
not
it's
that.
not like a.
Well,
but
people,
it's not like
people are
I wasn't like.
I'm
oh,
actually
okay.
a vegetarian.
Oh, so you're assuming Lizzie was? Well, we're back to you having venison
No.
with Lizzie.
No, I got no venison.
Yeah, you're beefing with.
All
Liz.
I'm saying is, people say like I'm this. Actually, I don't believe I'm a and it's like, yeah, but there's.
I think that's
there's
vegans
all this
more.
dog shit that is still under the umbrella of vegetarianism.
Well, it's just food.
It's just food.
All vegetarian is God damn it, I can't say the word. Vegetarianism is just not meat. Vegan, I think, is where it gets real hoity-toity.
Boy, I tried to be vegan for a little while.
Really?
Lizzie and I gave it a shot.
What is it?
Well, we had just watched Cowspiracy, so we were like, we got to change our lives.
Yeah, we got to save the world. I'm never farting again.
It lasted exactly 2 weeks. It's
I
just,
also don't think it's the farts. I think it's like burps and shit.
it's cow farts for sure.
I thought I thought I saw something. That was like,
100% cow
myth.
farts. Too much methane in the farts.
Yeah.
But so we try to do vegan. It's just not a sustainable lifestyle unless you have a chef that is in your life.
Yeah.
That buys and prepares these meals, and all you have to do is show up and eat. Maybe. But
Yeah.
it's fucking impossible. It's so much work. It's so much thought. It's so much planning. And you're like, all of this for a mediocre meal?
It's not that good either.
No.
Yeah.
I'm
Steaks.
drinking 11 Miller Lights right after the meal. What am I doing?
Yeah. It doesn't really match up with the rest of your life.
So, vegan, God bless anyone that's a vegan and's making it work. It's just, you have to, I don't know, you have to be some sort of like independently wealthy person to do this,
Yeah.
to make vegan actually work.
Yeah.
Or a person with no other hobbies or interests.
Boop.
Beep, beep, beep.
Hey.
We're back.
All right. Brief
Tom
pause.
had to pause because he's texting with a piece of ass.
Okay. There it is. I just had to. I was leaving
Tom
her
said,
on
"Ooh,
red.
Can we pause?"
Oh,
I
can
said,
we pause
Oh, man,
real
what's
quick?
up? Is everything all right? He goes, Yeah, I'm trying to meet this girl at a bar in like
Oh, my
10 minutes.
God.
Scumbag.
Not in 10 minutes. We got to finish the pod.
Scum.
All right. I'm going on a little date. Calm
Kids
down.
got a date. To be single.
You know, we're on the brink of World War III. Might as well go on a date.
You might as well get it in while you can do it,
God,
Tom.
Jesus.
About to be
Christ.
over. Boy, I tried to riff about World War III at the show tonight.
How'd it go?
Here's the thing. And it's the same thing with Soho House.
Yeah.
When you're riffing on them about being rich, they're going to take 2 riffs.
Oh, did you go 3?
I probably went 9.
Oh, about World War III?
Oh, yeah. I was like, it's over. We're all
The nukes are coming.
and it was killing for a second, but then
Oh,
when
my
I think
God.
when it finally started to let in, when people were like, "Oh yeah, this is like going to be a dark period in our history," it really started to cool off there for a second.
Incredible.
And then I got to get into comedian mode and moonwalk right back into.
Let me go into comedian mode.
Let's see, dated sisters one time.
Incredible.
Oh, the girl that was like, "Why'd you invite me to this?"
One of the
sisters.
Tim dated sisters once. He's got a great joke about it. Check out his special on YouTube. It's called "I Hate Myself" by Joe List. Oh man!
Just hit 10 million views. Let's get him 3 more. Let's get him 3 more views. You're welcome, Joe.
Joe, you're the man, dude. I love hanging out with you.
But God, listen back to that little portion.
I know exactly what
It
you're
is
talking
kind
about.
of heartbreakingly. It's the biggest kind of loser
thing that we've done. so
thing
far.
that we've done in a while.
Yeah. All right.
We're not
Well,
immune to being losers, but that was a real loser.
No,
move.
yeah, we've been losers plenty of times.
boy, have we.
I was.
What's another good loser move that we've done?
We tried to break into the bar at that Iowa show once.
Oh yeah, we sure did.
That was a loser move.
That was
we just wouldn't go to bed.
and we were like, wait.
There's more beer in here somewhere.
They're not allowing us to have unlimited access to their booze? Well, let's try to break this door down. And we were looking at each other like, are they serious?
I can't believe they cut us off at 4 a.m.
Okay, well, I guess.
I guess we'll go to bed.
Neat.
Yeah.
Yep, that was a zero
loser
move.
move. I drove into Michigan when we were supposed to drive to Nashville. That
Yeah.
was a little bit of a loser move.
That was on both of us.
That was,
That whole weekend was kind of a loser.
yeah, that we probably just shouldn't have done that in general.
That whole weekend kind of stunk.
Wait, I saw this is a fun story. I got two things I forgot to report from my Cancun trip. One, in the airport, we're going through security, and we're standing in line as the bags are going through the scanner.
Mm-hmm.
First off, I'm nervous every time. I never have anything in my bag, and I'm always like, "Don't
did I
grab
pack
my
the
bag."
dildo?
Yeah. But I mean, they're not gonna pull out a dildo.
Is the biggest dildo in the world in my bag?
You sound like Gaffigan. Tim Gaffigan, everybody.
Fuck!
It's the biggest dildo in the world.
Well, he's got the biggest dildo on the planet.
See, you can do a very good Gaffigan. That was really good.
I didn't know he was going to talk about dildo.
He's so fat. I love that's
I didn't
such
know he
a
was
fun
gonna
move.
be so pale.
Dude, you can do
That's
a
not
really,
bad.
That's a really good Gaffigan. I'm mad at that I can't do it. Damn. All right.
Timmy Gaffigan.
I think you
that's
do
what
it
the-
on stage.
That's what they called me in Baton Rouge.
That's
behind
so
my
fun.
back.
Because you were kind of doing him.
Scumbags.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You
Look at me
start out-
now. I'm
you
playing to Zanies for 15 people
Really?
on a
Oh,
Thursday.
really? You ever done the Humboldt Jungle, you piece of shit? I absolutely love that show.
Oh man, it's a great show. Wait, okay, so we're in the security line. I'm standing there waiting for a bag, and the bag right in front of me is getting searched. So like the line's kind of backed up.
Sure.
We're all standing there. There's a guy standing next to me. He just looks like he's half asleep, and he just says out loud, so loud, he goes, "Well, if I had to do this job every day, I would shoot myself." So loud. Like 3 feet from the TSA guy. And I just turned and looked at him, and it was like a mix of like, I was like, do I laugh at this or be like, hey, moron?
What was his face? Was it a face like, oh shit, did I just say that
A
really
little
loudly?
bit.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
he didn't look surprised, but he also just looked asleep. He was definitely just
Had to
high
have
out
been.
his
Yeah,
his
yeah,
mind.
yeah.
And he just, it was
That's
one
a
of those things I
still
was like,
drunk moment
he might
for
not
sure.
have, realized that he said that.
Yeah.
Because he was like, it was just deadpan. It was quiet, and he just goes, if I had to do this job every day, I would shoot myself.
Did TSA, did they react at all?
No. There's zombies.
You know, I don't like a TSA agent that acts like they're in the Secret Service.
Yeah, sometimes they do.
Because some of them really get
Take
like,
the hat off, sir. Sir, take the
shoes
hat off.
shoes off, move it up. I'm like, will you stop it?
I do love the push your bag through.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you hear the words you're saying?
New bin.
You're a bag attendant.
bin.
You're a bin attendant.
And they're like, cell phone, electronics are in a different bin.
Belt can stay. Belt can
Yeah.
stay.
And I'm like, but I'm going to get the poop, poop, poop anyway. Let me take it off, asshole.
Watch is fine. I'm like, it's metal.
And then they come up to you and like you go through the thing and they kind of like, they're like, all right, spread your arms out.
Yeah.
Spread them out.
Or I love the
I'm like,
the
sure,
wave
asshole.
through. I'm like, thank God we're paying you to do that.
Man, you really cracked the case here.
Yeah, waving me through the metal detector. Thanks.
Also, any sophisticated terrorist is not going to get caught. I'm sorry.
Well, they know that you've been doing the same thing for 20 years.
They cracked the. I mean,
We
they're
know
going to
it.
figure
We know
out a
what the
loophole.
system is. Yeah.
It's so. I'm like, oh damn it! You caught me with the C4 in my back pocket. Great job, TSA.
Wait, this is funny. One time, my brother had a wait. It was my brother or my sister. One of my siblings that camps a lot had a thing of butane, like a kind of a big one, because they camp all the time. It was in their like camping backpack, and they just packed that bag up and got on the plane.
That's a bold
It's
move.
kind of the worst thing.
Butane.
Yeah.
I mean, that's when you get like sectioned off and
They
fucking
should've.
questioned.
Yeah, I don't think they did. I think it was just like, oh,
The guy was just like,
throw
hey,
that out.
can't bring this butane.
Would you like to check it? It's like, no, just light it on fire and throw it at the plane on my signal.
He's like, no, I'm gonna end up shooting it later and exploding.
I don't
the
need to
entire
check it. I'll
back
carry it
plane.
on. It's fine. Throw it in there.
Oh my god,
Ugh.
butane.
Yeah, like you know the things I'm talking about, right?
I know exactly what.
Yeah,
you're
the little
talking
ones
about.
screw on for the grills. Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, that's a pretty funny one. I've lost about 10 pocket knives to an airport check.
I don't think I've ever lost anything. Well, I don't carry anything that could even be misconstrued as something.
We went camping so much growing up. That's always how it happened. Camping,
I got quarantined coming back into the country just because my name was Tim Smith.
Well, they were like, that sounds made up.
They were like, nope, no, you're coming with me. Guess who I got quarantined with? You'll never know. You'll never guess.
Jim Gaffigan.
No. Is this guy talking about getting quarantined again?
You guys are both doing the voice. Like, I'm good. How are you?
He's fatter than I thought. He's a rapper from New Orleans.
Whoa, Lil Wayne?
No.
I'm like, whoa.
That gentleman flies private.
Yeah, true. He's
rapper
not allowed
from New Orleans, still a big one. Cash Money Records took over for the 99 and the 2000, Tom. Juvenile.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Where?
New Orleans.
No. But where were you quarantined?
New Orleans.
Yeah, but like in a hotel?
No, in the airport. They had a bunch of questions for us.
Oh, this isn't a COVID thing.
No. This was years ago.
Quarantine is like it's because like
it's been completely quarantined.
Right.
I got quarantined in 2006.
Just you and
at an
Juvenile.
airport, and his girlfriend.
It was you three?
Yeah. Well, it was a bunch of people, but like he was in there. I was like, this rips.
You're like, this is huge.
I was like, Juve.
The TSA agent comes in. You're like, good looking out, dude. This is sick.
This is sick as hell.
I would have paid for this.
Yeah, and his girlfriend was raising hell.
Ooh.
They just asked me they just wanted to confirm all of my information.
Yeah.
And that was it. Tim Smith, they were like,
Smith. Yeah, like, come on, buddy.
Sack of shit.
You didn't even try.
I mean, try harder, Mom and Dad.
I mean, that is dog shit.
We're
quoting
it was cool.
Tim's jokes again, by the way. That was that.
He's quoting Tim's jokes again.
I wish you could do this on stage.
The second voice is the funniest thing in comedy.
It's genius.
It's the funniest thing in comedy.
Because you know what it is?
Hey, shout out Jim Gaffigan. Check out his new special.
Jim's. I mean, he's a good friend of the pod. He's a great guy. We'll have
good
him on
guy,
soon.
decent stand-up.
He told me he would come on.
He's a nice guy. When he's not touring arenas, maybe he'll pop in at Roscoe.
What was his recent special? We should plug it. We should try to get the views up.
Comedy Monster. It's a great,
you guys,
great special.
Get some views. I mean, if the people that listen to this watch it,
that's lowballing.
So generous.
That's lowballing, Tom.
I just said how many people listen to the pod, but I bleeped it out, so they don't know now.
It's weird that we make several $100,000 a year from this podcast.
It's weird. It's a weird feeling.
It feels good.
Yeah, it feels right. Once again, that's patreon.com/Love and Life. I want to know if anyone has actually looked that up. If you've actually gone to patreon.com/Love and Life, please shoot us a message. Shoot us a DM or an email, roommatesandlawcomedy@gmail.com.
Let us know.
And no, we never get any emails. We'd like some emails.
Oh, man, I had a great question for you the other day, and I completely forgot it.
Write these things down,
I know, so I'm glad I brought it up.
Yeah,
so
what
I
a
could
great
say that I
section
don't
of
know.
the pod.
God damn it.
God damn it,
All right, we're going to edit
dude.
that out, too.
See if I have anything. Water shoes. How do you feel about water shoes?
You know, I mean, are we talking about in the shower?
No, sorry. I'm talking about, I saw it at the water park in Cancun. Kids running around in water shoes. I think it's one of the worst moves you can make as a parent. Your kid's a loser. You stink.
You know, I mean, water parks are essentially just piss.
Oh, don't defend the water shoe, though. It's the lamest look.
Yeah, it's not great, but I'm not fully mad at it.
They're
I'm
not
mad at
there's
it.
so much chlorine in there. You're
I know.
fine.
And look, hey, you're looking right. You're looking at a guy that pisses.
You're
in the
peeing
pool.
in every body of water you've ever been in.
Are
you peeing in the tub?
Restroom? Yes, of course.
While you're sitting in it?
I'm not pissing on myself.
I'm not. He's pissing on us.
This guy's talking about piss again.
It's so good, dude. Wait, no, in the tub. I mean, like if you're.
Like taking like a bath?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Okay,
Thomas.
good. That's what I meant.
Oh no! I thought because I always sit down in the shower.
Oh right.
But yeah, I'm fully pissing
I'm picturing
there.
you peeing upwards onto yourself.
And I'm just like, I'm in the shower. This guy's taking a piss on himself.
Dude. You gotta do the Gaffigan somehow. I don't know how, but
how can I do it?
I'm gonna make you do this
outside
every
of
week.
ripping it off.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's so
Tim
good.
Gaffigan sticks with me.
That is really funny.
Getting a lot of hate in the Baton Rouge scene when I got there.
Yeah. Maybe there's some shows like isn't there a show in New York that you do in other comedians' material?
Is
Maybe
there?
you take down Jim Gaffigan.
Is that true?
I think it's called Shtick. I think Mark Norman runs it.
Oh, I'm doing Gaffigan for
sure.
sure.
I think it's
I'm
called
doing the
Shtick or
entire first 10 minutes of Beyond the Pale.
That's all in the voice.
It's all the voice.
Yeah.
I'm 100% doing that.
I mean, that's a wild open. The lowest energy open.
And it's
crushes so hard.
Boy, he really figured something out with that.
Well, because you know what it is? It's him saying it's the hacky thing of like right now you guys are probably thinking,
Yep.
who's this guy in the big shirt?
I know what you're thinking.
But it's saying
Crowd says
that guy's
yoke.
got a big shirt on. But saying like, God, I can't do the voice and it makes me want to kill myself right now because I'm so jealous of how spot on you are there. I'm like, I'm only doing Mulaney from now on. But it's saying that, but it's saying it like that is so much funnier.
Boy, this guy only wears a Nike crew neck.
Right, but if you said, I know what you guys are thinking, this guy only wears Nike crew necks.
Not
Boo.
funny.
Yeah.
Zero funny.
But say it like that, and it's amazing.
Also, did you notice when he goes out on that special, he just keeps going, ee!
What?
Ee!
When he goes out?
Oh, that's his first line, I think, is ee!
Is it kind of not into the mic?
It's a 100% into the mic.
Is it on the audio album?
You'd better believe it, Seb.
Oh, I just listened to that. Maybe I didn't.
I can do cartwheels for a mile. Did you ever watch Homestar Runner back in the day?
I don't even know what that is.
All
You
right.
could tell me that was a toy in the 90s.
All
and I
right.
would believe you.
Homestar. I just hit you with a deep cut Homestar Runner quote right
I haven't
there.
even seen Training Day. And you're like, hey, how about Homestar Runner? What are you talking about? God.
I'm going to show you after this. Shout out Homestar
Oh my
Runner.
God, we're gonna have a real Field of Dreams moment after this, where
It's
I finally.
it's kind of an incredible like cartoon on the internet that was huge,
Oh, okay.
and it was like the funniest thing of all time.
All right. Well, if anyone knows what that is, they're probably judging me right now.
A show featuring the cheat and a Trans Am. It's so funny. I'm going to show
There's
you
probably
these.
one person right now that's like Homestar
That's like
Runner.
somebody's losing their
Yeah.
shit right now to Homestar
I
Runner.
hope so. Oh, let's see. I don't know if I have anything else that I wrote down. I had a loser moment today, actually.
Boy, I get those every day.
Boy, he gets those every day.
Boy, this guy's still talking about being a loser.
I was on the train and I kept.
What were you doing on the train? You have a vehicle.
I go to work on the train.
Oh.
The train goes right. I work in the
I
merchandise
forget.
mart.
Oh, I used
Gotta
to
go to
work
the
in the
office.
merchandise mart.
Yeah, it is nice that the train is right there.
I mean, it's like right into the merchandise mart.
Yeah, I do have a 12-minute walk in the morning, and it's been chilly the last couple days.
It's been a couple of freezies.
But I was on the train today drinking a coffee, and I got to take the mask down to drink the coffee. Every time I take the mask down, this lady across is looking at me, so judgmental. But I gotta
Older lady, younger lady.
A little bit older, probably
Okay.
35, 40, so ancient.
Didn't need that.
I said little bit older than me.
Didn't need that.
I didn't say the oldest person I've ever seen. I didn't say your age. We're cooking today. I mean, thank God we did two of these so close together because this really works out.
We got a bunch of material. All right, tell me
Yeah.
about this lady that's mad at you.
She's judging me for taking down my mask to drink the coffee on the train. But I
You
gotta
throw the coffee at her.
I gotta drink. You hum the coffee.
You just
at her
fully, you
head.
cock back and you hum it right
It's
at her. Is
it's
this what you want?
It's a Yeti too. It's gonna carry some weight. I then realized that it also wasn't a Yeti. It was from the store.
was Starbucks,
It was yeah. And I realized every time I'm taking a sip, I am dumping coffee on my jacket. It's leaking.
Oh, yes. Finally.
And it took me like 5
Justice
sips.
in the world.
It was so funny.
When you're going, look at this fucking
I was
lady.
like, this.
Well, you know what? She should have said something.
She should have, because
She
I
should've-
was clearly oblivious.
Well, all she needed was a simple hand gesture.
You're spilling.
Hey, just.
Yeah.
And
It
you'd have
was
gone
all
"Oh,"
over my
And
jacket.
you'd have gone, thanks so much.
Yeah.
Instead of giving you the stink eye,
My plastic lid wasn't on all the way.
on fully.
And so every time
Well,
I take
and
a
you're
sip,
layered up, so there's no way you're feeling
I'm
it.
not feeling it at all.
Yeah.
And then it got, I just like eventually took a look down, and I'm like, no, what the hell?
Soaked. God damn it.
It was so funny, though, because I'm thinking for a second.
You couldn't feel the inconsistency in the sip?
Because
sometimes you can feel like I'm not getting all the juice out of this.
You know what? Have you ever had it? Because it's actually, has this ever happened to you? I've actually had it before where it's like the.
Support Tim Robinson. Great comment.
It's the seam on the cup. Mm-hmm. That's where it's leaking out. So it's not like the lid was like fully off. It just was like a little propped on that part.
Okay.
So yeah, I mean, I'm not dumping it, but it's every time there's several drops streaming down the side onto my jacket.
I mean, that's enough. She should have let you know.
It was enough that she noticed because that's what she was judging me for sure.
She should have let you know.
Agreed.
Do you think she was judging you, or do you think she was thinking, should I say something? Because she should have said something.
Maybe. She looked concerned.
A hand gesture is all you need, because a hand gesture is enough to get you to look down. You go, oh, no.
Yeah.
I'm covered in
just literally point.
Latte.
No, it's black coffee. I'm a real man. I don't do that.
Oh, boy. Okay.
What a weird take.
Okay.
I don't put milk in my coffee.
I don't like coffee that tastes good.
I actually don't like milk in my coffee. It makes me feel weird.
What do you mean?
I don't like it.
Like it gives you the doo-doo baby browns?
All coffee does that.
True.
No, it's more
do you
like...
just like going coffee, black?
I don't do that. I've never ordered that confidently with anything in my life. I say, can I get a coffee? I'm sorry. I'm so
this
sorry.
Guy's really apologetic about his coffees.
It's hidden for me every time. No, I get a black eye.
Oh, is that what it's called?
It's 2 shots of espresso and a cup of coffee poured over it.
Boy, what are you, a police officer's wife? Come on.
What is that?
A black eye.
Oh, there we go. I was like, they drink a lot of coffee?
Come on, Tom.
Well, you waited till after I said the ingredients of the coffee, and then...
Hey, Tom, I'm just trying to get any riff in here.
I know, it was a little late, if I'm being honest.
Oh, boy.
Boy,
you know
we're really cooking today.
This has been our, I would say, not our greatest pod.
No, this might be a little bit of a setback, you guys, but stick with it. I think it was still an easy listen. If you have like a long drive,
I'll say this
where
about
you
our pod.
can't escape.
Easy listen.
It's an easy listen.
Like if your phone broke and you can't change it, you're not going to be upset.
No, you might not pay attention the whole time.
I don't know.
I hope you do.
A couple of good Gaffigan impressions.
It's some really good ones. You know, one more time, I think it's too much.
I know. I'm like, how much time do I have left? Because I squeak in one more, we're in trouble.
I think we're rapping. I think that's about it. Yeah. Wait. My little sister's boyfriend did tell me, he's like, I'm driving like across the country. What was that?
I thought that was your front door.
It sounded like the door opening.
That was weird as shit.
Now
I know how I would react in the
My
war.
heart just... I almost ran out the back door.
We both just learned what we would do in the war. And let me tell you something, Tom. I am not storming the beaches of Normandy.
My heart's racing right now.
That fully sounded like your door was opening. Is that your date?
I literally thought maybe.
Does she know where you live?
I was like, I didn't think so.
She just comes walking. She blows my brains out and immediately starts yelling at you.
Oh, my God. She is a prostitute. Oh, my God.
Boy, that was really weird.
Whew.
What was that?
I don't know. Sorry, guys.
Something
fell.
But
But it was not visible, and it sounded like a lock being unlocked.
It did sound like your door being opened.
I hate that. And we heard it through our headphones.
That was loud. Well, all
right. You guys, we'll see you next week.
We figured out who we are.
Hopefully, we're not at war next week.
We will be.
Because Tim and I clearly are not going to do great if we get selected.
I won't get selected. I got a bad back, Tom.
They're going to be like, no, the cutoff's 35. And you're like, yeah, I'm 35. And they're like, no, you're not.
No, come on. You look terrible. Your eyes are way too close together.
And for me, they're going to be like, I could break your arm. And it's like, I've dislocated my shoulder 2 times this year, this calendar year, in the last 2 months, in my sleep.
Tom, you got to get surgery on the shoulder.
I know, but now I'm not going to because that would probably get me out of the war.
No, you should get it now.
Why?
Because that'll get you out of the war.
Oh, yeah, but I'll just say, hey, pull my arm hard. It'll come right out.
Look at this shitty shoulder I've got.
You think I can? Do you know how much? Don't they have to carry like 100 pounds of stuff?
Well, yeah. I mean, each soldier's equipped with like $275,000 worth of equipment.
Yeah,
now.
my shoulders would be at my knees.
It's insane.
Yeah.
God, we're all gonna die.
invest in gold, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, speaking.
We don't get financial advice.
Never mind.
What? What were you about to say?
That's for the Patreon. I'll tell you after.
Patreon.com/11live. All right. Should we wrap this up?
Let's wrap it.
All right. Let's just shoot this one in the head, you guys.
Yeah,
it's
sorry,
not great.
everyone.
I know. We are
Next
bad.
week will be better. We sucked.
We do love you, though. We do love you. And sorry, I'm just trying to end this right now. Do you want to plug anything? Where are you going to be? We plugged stuff 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When is it? This will be next Thursday?
Hey, I'm in Syracuse tomorrow.
Syracuse. Next week I'll be, last minute ad, I'll be headlining CG's Comedy Club.
Huge Bolingbrook,
Illinois, the 4th and the 5th.
It's at the Bolingbrook Promenade.
Come on out. I'm
You're
doing
gonna riff
an
on
hour and a half.
You're gonna riff on the skyline. They have
No.
They're an hour and a half from the city, and they have a Chicago skyline behind the stage. I riff on it every time. I do the same thing every time.
Everyone does.
It's fun. It's an easy. It's a free
impossible not
laugh.
to.
It's a free laugh.
It's
You say,
impossible not
yes, the Bolingbrook Promenade.
Everyone loves it.
It's so funny.
I can't do it. I have respect for myself.
Okay, you went full comedian mode 2 nights ago.
And it worked.
It did work. It was fun.
All right.
Well,
All right, we
it.
love
Bye.
you. This was bad.
He married my sister, now we're living together. We're